Hello. Hello to everybody in attendance. My name is Matt Larson, and I'm going to be your host for this very special event here this afternoon. And before I get started, when they asked me to be the host, I said I would absolutely want to be part of it because it was 38 years ago that I had an opportunity to sit at a table like this, like these athletes, and sign a national letter of intent like they're about to do today. And what I remembered about that from 38 years ago was how excited the family, the friends, the grandparents, the support staff of the people that help athletes like this get to this point. And so to see this many people here in attendance for this event is really exciting and really cool to see you guys all here to support these athletes and to help to honor the extraordinary achievements of these talented young Hastings High School athletes who have not only excelled in their respective sports, but have also demonstrated unwavering dedication, discipline, and hard work throughout their journeys. Our community has been a witness to the incredible accomplishments of these student athletes. And today, in front of all of you, we come together to celebrate their achievements as they take the next step in their athletic and academic pursuits. We're immensely proud of the dedication they have shown and the countless hours of practice and determination that have led them to this special moment. Throughout the course of today's celebration, you'll have an opportunity to get to know these student athletes on a deeper level, their stories, their dreams, and the support they've received from our community have all played a significant role in their success. And I would also say the support that they've got from all of you that are here today, friends, family, coaches, grandparents, and anyone else who's been involved in their journey. So let's join together in celebrating these remarkable young men and women as they sign their commitment to both their academic and athletic futures. Today, together, we stand united in pride, recognizing that our community has contributed to the foundation of their success. One could venture a guess as how many Haggis pizzas, butter braids, community cards, Gerton's plants, rock salt, you name it, were sold by the people in this room today to help them achieve this incredible goal. So get ready to be inspired, moved, and amazed as we delve into the stories of these exceptional student athletes. We thank you all for joining us on this special day as we celebrate the bright futures of our Hastings athletes. So what we'll do now, to give you an idea, is I'm just going to go through each one of them here alphabetically, read a little bit about them. We've got information that came in from the athlete, from some coaches, parents, and others who wanted to contribute a little bit about each of the individuals. So we'll share their story and things about them, and then we'll give them an opportunity to say anything they would like, and we'll work our way right down to the end. Our first athlete today, Blake Bisel. He'll be going to the University of Minnesota to wrestle NCAA wrestling scholarship. This from Coach Josh McClay about Blake Bisel. It is an honor to write this on behalf of Blake Bisel, even before his senior wrestling season starts. Blake has put together one of the best wrestling careers Hastings has ever seen. Just last season, Blake set another school record, going 55-1 and winning his second state title. During the season, Blake won two of the biggest individual tournaments around, winning both the Bi-State and Minnesota Christmas tournament. But if you know Blake, you would know that what he would be most proud of is leading his team to a state championship. As a two-time captain, Blake's leadership is second to none. He is one of the most selfless leaders we have ever had. He leads by example, being the first one in the room and the last one to leave, but also he's the best hype man for his teammates. He's the first one there to high-five teammates after a big win, but more importantly, to pick them up after a big loss. Hastings Wrestling prides itself on giving back not only to the program, but to the community. After a tough varsity practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can find Blake at youth practice helping the next generation of Raiders. He'll also show up on a weekend to help coach if he is able. No one told him to do it. No one pays him to do it. He is that type of selfless leader. As a team, we give back to the community by being a huge presence at Gobblegate, which donates to the local food shelf. Last year, Blake upped his game and picked up 10 of his teammates and helped set up and tear down after the run. At the high school, Blake is part of an awesome program called AVID, which is a college and career motivated class that is a great indicator of future success. As a neighbor and a longtime family friend, it has been a blessing being a part of his life and his journey. Blake has outworked everyone to get where he is. He's always training, always watching tape, always picking up teammates to go work out. His success is not by chance, but from effort. At home, he is a responsible and kind. He frequently takes his sister Ella and my daughter out for ice cream. Blake is just an awesome human being and has a big heart and big dreams. On behalf of our family, the wrestling family, and community, we wish you luck on chasing your dreams, Blake, becoming an NCAA champion for the Minnesota Gophers. They are fortunate to have landed you. Blake Bisel, everyone.
Hello. I want to thank my parents for always getting me to the places I need to go to achieve my goals. My teammates at Hastings and my club, Minnesota Elite, my coaches there as well. The wrestling community, my friends that have always been there for me, and the Gopher wrestling staff for believing in me and knowing, and believing that I can do the best I can.
Awesome. Thanks, Blake. Our next athlete, Owen Bernett, University of Northwestern St. Paul, to play basketball. Is that right? Owen Bernett is a 3-year starter for Hastings Raiders basketball. His sophomore season, he averaged 13.5 points per game and was an all-conference honorable mention. His junior year, he averaged 17.5 points per game, as well as finishing second in the conference in steals and earned all-conference first team. He was a team MVP as a junior and is a senior captain for this upcoming year. He played club basketball for one of the best-ranked clubs in the state of Minnesota, the Minnesota Fury. For his senior year, he was placed on the preseason all-section first team. He is on pace to be the 8th 1,000-point scorer in school history. Breakdown Sports has said Owen is one of the top seniors in the metro area. Coach Kimus said, Owen is one of the hardest working players that I have coached in 29 years of coaching high school basketball. Owen has a drive to be successful that few people can match. All the extra time spent working on his basketball skills and lifting weights has helped Owen to be one of the top players in the Metro East Conference since his sophomore year. However, my most memorable thing about Owen is how great he was helping with elementary kids during summer basketball camps. His ability to connect with the kids at the camp and make the experience fun for them was outstanding and says a great deal about what kind of young man Owen really is. Owen's AAU coach, Kelly Muir, added that Owen is an ultra-competitive player who's always looking for ways to elevate his game to the next level. He has consistently put in the extra work to put him in position he is today. UNW is getting a young man who is driven to see success on and off the court. Congratulations, Owen. I cannot wait to watch you continue to grow as you move into this new chapter. Everyone, Owen Bernett.
First and foremost, I'd like to acknowledge the man upstairs for giving me all these opportunities to succeed in my basketball career. Without him, I really would not be here. Secondly, I'd like to thank my parents, mom and dad. You've pushed me since I was since I talked to you in 6th grade, Dad, about saying I want to be the best ever. And ever since then, yeah, I just really appreciate you guys for that. Thank you to my brother. He's somewhere out there. He's always been my best friend. The constant battles we go with each other, whether it's playing video games or just beating each other up out in the driveway. Those are what make me who I am today. And then I'd like to thank all my friends and all my other family who have supported me throughout this. And shout out to ETS fam for the training and the weightlifting and all the opportunities to become a better athlete.
Thank you, Owen. Our next athlete is Bert, who will be moving on to St. Catherine University to play hockey. Autumn has committed to play hockey at St. Catherine, a.k.a. St. Kate's, and plans on majoring in psychology. She is the daughter of Steve and Karen Bert and grew up playing soccer and hockey in Hastings. Ever since she took her first steps, Autumn has been determined to do things to the best of her ability. Whether it was learning to tie her shoes, studying for a big test, or playing sports, she wasn't happy if the result wasn't perfect. With sports and life in general, things don't always work that way. That was something that was hard to accept for Autumn, but she took the challenge head on. She focused on things she could control, becoming physically and mentally stronger. She put the work in and accepted that some things are simply out of her control. The results of that hard work have led us to today. Mom and Dad could not be more proud of you all, of your accomplishments. Friend and teammate Addison Celski had to say this: Autumn is a player who's always excited to be at the rink and determined to compete no matter the situation. She lights up the bench with her positive attitude and can put a smile on anyone's face. Coach R.J. Schreifer added, "Some coaches are thankful. I'm honored to have been able to coach Autumn. Her continuous hard work and willingness to take coaches' constructive criticism, hard at times for athletes, are two attributes among many others that her college coach will love. Autumn, I am truly blessed to have been your coach for so many years, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for such a wonderful person." Everybody, Autumn Bert.
I like to thank my family, friends, coaches, St. Kate's, just for the opportunity and standing by me and push me to be my best every day.
Our next athlete is Grace Gerlock, who will be attending Rockhurst University in Kansas City, Missouri, to play lacrosse. Congratulations to Grace Gerlock on her signing day as she embarks on a new adventure, joining the Division II lacrosse team at Rockhurst University in Kansas City, Missouri. Though she is a multi-sport athlete, Grace's true passion has always been lacrosse, a love that began in 6th grade and eventually earned her a spot on the high school varsity team as an 8th grader. Grace embraced this opportunity wholeheartedly and never looked back, achieving offensive MVP, all-conference, all sections, and being voted team captain by her peers during her sophomore and junior years. Additionally, Grace has left her mark on Raiders lacrosse, setting 2 records with 48 single-season goals and 96 career varsity goals as a junior. Grace's journey has been characterized by countless hours of practice, sacrifice, and challenges, showcasing her remarkable commitment as a student athlete. She has excelled both academically and athletically, embodying the true spirit of balance and dedication. Rockhurst University is not only gaining a talented lacrosse player, but also a compassionate and determined young woman. Grace, please know that your friends, family, and coaches are incredibly proud of you, your achievements, and eagerly anticipate witnessing your remarkable journey ahead. Congratulations, everybody. Grace Gerlock.
I'd like to thank my parents, teammates, friends, all them, Rockhurst University, for giving me this opportunity, and especially my mom and especially my dad for coaching me since 6th grade and pushing me to be my best and knowing that I can do whatever I put my heart to.
Thank you, Grace. Good luck to you. Our next athlete is Alex Hendrickson. He will be attending the University of St. Thomas to play baseball. Alex Hendrickson will be signing his NLI today to play baseball at the University of St. Thomas. Alex has played on the varsity baseball team since his sophomore year. He has earned all conference during his sophomore and junior year, as well as all section his junior year. Playing at Hastings High School, Alex and his teammates have gone 34-13 over the last 2 seasons and are hoping for a state tournament run this season. Alex has been very fortunate with teammates and coaches since he was 8 years old to get to this point in his career. Here's what Ryan Stoffel, head coach of the Hastings Raiders baseball team, had to say. I have known Alex well before I was in high school. It started when he was probably around 5 or 6 years old. A group of us dads would meet up a few times a week with our kids and hit baseballs until the sun went down. I could see as the kids got older that Al really loved the game of baseball. As Alex got older and entered into the traveling ranks, he really started to separate himself from his peers. Whether it was hitting or fielding, Al was always working to be better than yesterday. Off the field, Alex is an outstanding individual who comes from a first-class family. His mom and dad sacrificed an awful lot for Al to showcase his skills across the country to end up standing in front of you today. Alex represents our team, school, and community exactly how you would want one too. The University of St. Thomas is getting a great baseball player, but more importantly, an outstanding human being. In the summer months, Alex played for MASH Baseball and had an opportunity to play at some of the best tournaments in baseball complexes throughout the country, which included the USA Baseball Complex, where only 16 teams in the nation got invited to. Alex received the MVP award at the Grand Park Fall National Championship Tournament in Indianapolis that included 96 teams. His MASH coach, Tony Vaca, had to say this about Alex. Alex is the definition of being a student athlete. He takes pride in mastering his craft on the baseball field along with his education. He is respectful and the most coachable athlete I have been around, which will set him up for success for life after baseball, whenever that may be. Most importantly, he is a phenomenal teammate. He leads with his actions and the way he plays the game. These are signs of a natural-born leader who comes from a great family. Everybody, Alex Hendrickson.
I would first like to thank the University of St. Thomas for giving me the opportunity to be here. Next, I'd have to thank God, man upstairs, for giving me the gift of all these people here, everyone that supported me, especially my parents, all family, for putting me in the spot to just be this grateful and be in this situation. My brother for always competing in anything we do, and especially my cousin John. He always tells me never be afraid to be a legend. He always pushes me to be the best I can, and that's all comes from our family. We're all in it together, and I couldn't be more thankful of everyone here.
Congratulations, Alex. Our next student athlete is Lauren Jenkins, who will be attending the University of Minnesota Duluth to play volleyball. To play softball. Can you play volleyball? Well, then we got the right sport, right? Good. Congratulations to Lauren Jenkins on her commitment to play softball at the University of Minnesota Duluth. Lauren plans to study public health as an undergraduate and ultimately work towards a master's in nursing. Lauren started her softball career in Mineville, Oregon, with her grandpa Kevin as her t-ball coach and chasing her big sister Kendall around the bases. Throughout most of her younger years, she played with the older kids and was constantly challenged to keep up with the pace and the size of her teammates. This continued into her high school years as she was brought up to join the Hastings High School varsity section team in her 7th grade year and has never looked back. In addition to playing high school ball, Lauren has played with the Minnesota Magic softball program for the last 4 years. She's had the privilege of playing all around the country up against some of the best talent in the sport. She also earned multiple all-conference and all-section honors as an outfielder for the Raiders. Lauren is a quiet leader, always giving everything she has and working to be better. She's positive, consistent, talented, versatile. She's a valued teammate and friend to many. Her coach, Jen Thiesing, commented that Lauren as a player is a definition of consistency. She leads by example and can step into any role that the team needs. Haley Strain, a teammate at both Hastings High School and Minnesota Magic, said Lauren is a perfect example of the perfect teammate. She always shows up and gives 100% every day, no matter if her day was bad outside of softball. She is always there for you whenever you need. Lauren has a competitive side while also being one of the kindest people you'll ever meet. Lauren has put in countless hours towards her softball career and has worked incredibly hard to reach this goal. She will be the first to tell you it wasn't easy, but the thrill of the next step is worth the road to get here. Your parents, coaches, friends, and family couldn't be more proud of you, Lauren. And we look forward to seeing you on the field here in the future. Congratulations, Lauren Jenkins.
I really just want to thank my parents, my coaches, my teammates, and all my friends that have been here supporting me. Also, shout out to the ETS fam, and I especially want to give a big thanks to my sister for always pushing me to be who I am and always motivating me and telling me that I can always do. So, yes, thank you.
Congratulations, Lauren. Whew. Our next athlete is Cade Kimus, who will be attending Gustavus Adolphus University to play both baseball and football. Cade grew up attending Randolph High School and was a 3-sport athlete participating in football, basketball, and baseball. Cade made the switch over to Hastings, where he excelled in playing both baseball and football. He started playing club baseball at the age of 10 with North Star, where he played with them through the past summer. Cade started playing AAA baseball in Hastings while in 7th grade, still attending Randolph, which made Cade interested in attending Hastings and jumping at the opportunity to switch schools before the start of his freshman year of high school. Cade played football and baseball during his freshman year and only football during his sophomore year due to a shoulder injury with a torn labrum. It took him out of most of the sophomore year of baseball and the entire junior football season. Cade overcame adversity and was determined to be ready for baseball season his junior year, in which he was awarded all-conference honorable mention. While the success of having no trouble with his shoulder, he had a successful senior year of football and looking forward to this upcoming baseball season. In addition, Cade is actively involved in being a member of the Link Crew and also attends the Hastings FCA program. His future plans include going to Gustavus, where he was offered to be a 2-sport athlete playing both football and baseball. Cade will major in business management at Gustavus and pursue a career in air traffic control after graduation. Baseball coach Ryan Stoffel said this about Cade. Cade comes to Hastings to enhance his travel ball opportunities that he couldn't get in Randolph. It was that opportunity that introduced Cade to a group of guys that had the same love and drive for the game that he did. Cade rapidly became one of us. As the blue and orange faded away, the blue and gold became more prevalent. This was the place Cade wanted to be. Cade's work ethic and drive sets him apart, which is no surprise why he is standing in front of you today. He is a great teammate and extremely coachable young man. Gustavus is getting a great kid who has represented Hastings High School with class and integrity, and no doubt will do the same for the Gusties. Football coach Dana Strain added this: instinctive, intuitive, and an intelligent player. Cade does the little things right. He is very coachable, does everything you coach him to do, but also some things you can't teach. And those are often the details that separate the good from the great. He has been a pleasure to coach. And his club baseball coach, Alex Crawford, said Cade is the definition of resilient. His passion, dedication, and commitment to the sport has showed up time and time again through many battles with adversity. The sign of a true competitor, one who doesn't give up with the chips when the chips are stacked against him. There is no doubt in my mind that Cade will continue to be successful in the next 4 years in sports and many years following. He has shown an unwavering attitude and an admirable perseverance towards being the best version of himself in all facets of his life on a daily basis. I'm proud to have worked with Cade for so many years, and I can't wait to watch him in his next chapter of his sports journey as a Gusty. Everybody, Cade Kimus.
First, I would like to thank my parents. They brought me to every practice and game, whether it was 10 minutes away or 11 hours away. I couldn't thank them enough for being there. They've been my day one supporters. I'd like to thank my siblings, Carly and Chloe. Every day after school, playing catch me out in the yard and made me as competitive as I am today. And also the rest of my family for always supporting me and coming to all my games and practices, and just the games I'm in. I love that. Thank you guys enough for that. And all my coaches, friends, and teammates for pushing me, getting me where I am today. Thank you.
Congratulations, Cade. Next, we have Gavin Lambert, who will be attending Southwest Minnesota State University in Marshall to be a wrestler. This is what Coach Tim Hanneman had to say about Gavin. Gavin Lambert is the ultimate team wrestler. For 4 years, he has played a huge role in helping his teammates make constant improvements. He is always ready to step into the varsity lineup when called upon to wrestle. So far in his high school career, he has 16 varsity wins, with half of them being by pin, which is the ultimate goal in a wrestling match. One thing that Gavin is known for is his fight during matches. Throughout his high school career, he has only been pinned one time. That means that he wrestles as hard as he can in order for his team to have the most success that it can. Once again, Gavin always puts the team's needs before his own. Gavin has put a lot of hard work over the spring and summer in order to find the success he can during his senior season. Southwest Minnesota State is fortunate to land a wrestler like Gavin Lambert. During the next 4 to 5 years at SMSU, Gavin will continue on his path to become the best wrestler he can, while always helping his teammates and putting the team needs before his own. As Gavin's high school coach, I'm excited to follow his journey and know that the biggest wins are yet to come. Everybody, Gavin Lambert.
I want to thank my parents, coaches, and everybody who's got me to this point. It's a dream. And thank you, Doogies, for hosting this event. It means a lot. So, yeah, that's about it. Thank you.
Congratulations, Gavin. Our next athlete, Skyler Little Soldier, will be attending Grand Valley State University to be a wrestler. Skyler Little Soldier started wrestling at the age of 6. She has brought home a lot of hardware over the years from a lot of different tournaments across the country and the world. She has been to Japan, Argentina, and Sweden for competitions. She has spent time and trained at the U.S. Olympic Training Center. She is a 2-time MSHL Girls Individual State Champion. She is a 2-time Women's Cadet Freestyle Fargo National Champion and a 5-time All-American. She was a U-17 Cadet World Team Trials runner-up. Since she was a runner-up, she got to compete in Buenos Aires, Argentina for the U-17 Pan American Championships, where she brought home a silver medal. Skyler will compete and hopes to win another state title this season. She also will compete at the U-20 World Team Trials in April with a chance to make a world team and compete in Spain in 2024. She had a dream since she was 6 to be an Olympic gold medalist. She hopes to try for that in the 2028 when the Olympics are here in Los Angeles. Coach Tim Hanneberg had this to say about Skyler. Skyler, little soldier, represents the two building blocks that Hastings wrestling is built on, having a strong work ethic and a positive attitude. Throughout her time with the Hastings High School wrestling program, she has been the first of many things. She was the first girl to earn a wrestling varsity letter, first Hastings girl to become a state qualifier in the boys' high school tournament, and finally the first girls state champion in school history, which she is now a two-time state champion. Skyler has also been an ambassador for the sport of wrestling in Hastings and has been the leader of the program that grew from one girl to now over 25. The example she has set in the high school wrestling room with her work ethic and positive attitude has been second to none. Grand Valley State University is lucky to have a recruit like Skyler, who is someone a program can build around and whose work ethic and positive attitude will be the example for every girl will strive to employ in their own lives. Everybody, Skyler, little soldier.
Okay. I just want to thank my parents, coaches, and teammates, training partners that have gotten me to this point in my life. I'm really thankful for all of you. Yeah. I'm excited to compete at Grand Valley State University, where next year is actually the first year that they will have a girls wrestling team. So, anchor up.
Congratulations, Skyler. Our next student athlete is Brady Nickel, who will be attending Queens University of Charlotte in Charlotte, North Carolina as a lacrosse player. At 6 years old, you could find Brady suiting up to play in games with kids 3 to 5 years older than him, excited to play against opponents bigger and stronger than he was, knowing he was born for this sport. He didn't shy away from any position, and it was impossible to keep him off the field, even spending time at goalie when he had a broken elbow. By the time he was 9, Brady was ready to accelerate his skills and added a club team to his schedule, followed by an additional national level team 4 years ago. These teams provided him the opportunity to travel the country playing in many high-level tournaments and against players that provided an extremely high challenge. Over the last 3 years, he has helped his national team consistently rank within the top 10 teams in the country. Brady started on the varsity lacrosse team his freshman year, scoring his first goal in his first game. He has won awards for all conference and all section. During the 2023 all-section voting, Brady was the only unanimous first-team defenseman. He has also received the defensive MVP for the past 2 seasons. He is the first D1 commit to come from the Hastings lacrosse program. Brian Wilson, Hastings varsity head coach, had this to say: Brady is one of the highest competitors that I have seen come through Minnesota lacrosse. He consistently gets high praise from coaches in the area. When I have a simple conversation with any coaches in the area, usually within the first few sentences, Brady is brought up. Every accolade that Brady has earned was due to his determination to be the best at what he does. He consistently does what we ask of him. He always seems to have the best games when he plays against a tougher opponent. I am proud to have a small part in Brady's athletic career, and I hope one day he brings his knowledge from Queens University of Charlotte back home to Hastings. Hastings coach Cole Pitts at Queens has a special athlete in Brady. All of us at Hastings will watch your career with great interest. Everybody, Brady Nickel.
I just want to say thank you to my parents for always pushing me and taking me anywhere throughout the country to play lacrosse. And then thank you to my coaches at True, and thank you to my coaches at Hastings, especially Brian Wilson. And then thank you, Doogies, for hosting this.
Congratulations, Brady. Our next athlete, Jack Celski. Jack will be attending Dakota County Technical College to play baseball and NJCAA baseball. Jack's been a starting outfielder for Coach Stoffel since his sophomore year. In that time, he has contributed to a 34-13 overall win-loss record and consecutive second-place finishes for the Raiders in the Metro East Conference. This past season, Jack was named All-Conference Honorable Mention and among the team leaders, hitting with an average of .353 with 1 home run, 7 doubles, and 17 RBIs. Jack was also part of a Hastings Legion team this past summer, leading the team with a .656 batting average and advancing Hastings to the Minnesota Legion State Tournament for the first time in 23 years. 2023 graduate Gavin Oddman shared that we can see all the impact and energy Jack brings to the team with his play and personality. His athleticism is the foundation for his success, and I'm so excited to continue playing with him in college. Coach Chase Jenkins at HTP Academy shared that Jack is not just a talented ball player, he's the ultimate team guy. He's an electric factory and makes every team better by bringing energy and lifting the performance of his teammates. You're lucky to have a guy like Jack fighting for you on the diamond. Jack has accepted a scholarship to attend Dakota County Technical College and compete at the NJCAA Division II level. Everybody, Jack Celski.
First off, I would like to thank Doogies for hosting this for all of us. And I'd like to thank the people that made me fall in love with the game. My AAA coaches growing up, Ryan Hendrickson, Pete Teglin, Scott Chumslin, Kyle Nelson, father over there. I would also like to thank my hockey coach for 4 years straight, Jamie Stevens, for making me a better person in general, and friends and family, and my girlfriend Ava.
Congratulations, Jack. So again, it's exciting to see everybody here and all the friends and family and supporters and past coaches and summer coaches, whatever, that came out here today to support these great Hastings athletes. It's a special time in their lives, and obviously the future is just beginning for all of them. But for all of you, it's now the time to grab your pen, right, and go ahead and make it official here in front of all your friends and family. How about we give all these student athletes one more round of applause? Congratulations to these Hastings athletes. And again, appreciate everybody coming out to this special event for these athletes. Obviously, the stage is here, so if you want to get pictures and things like that after we're all done here. But again, thanks everyone for coming out to support these athletes, and I wish you guys all the best of luck in your careers going forward. Thank you very much.